Guys, I got one for you today. I'm in the beautiful state of South Carolina. We're at the landing now. We're getting ready to put the boat in the water. I got Bill, you've seen from my trapping videos with me, and I got Harold with me. We're going out deep hole shrimping with cast nets today. It's something I've never done in South Carolina. I'm super excited to learn about their fishery here and how they do it. Hopefully fill up a cooler full of shrimp, cook up something delicious for y'all. This place is absolutely beautiful. Big wide open marsh. It is, I've never been on the water in South Carolina before. I'm always up here hunting and stuff, so I think this is gonna be a really good one, guys. We got a little bit of time till the tide we want for shrimp happens. We're gonna try to catch us some fish, pull a couple lures, troll down this bank, bounce around a bit. Bill has promised us many fish today. Nah, I'm just kidding. We actually went and ran, you know Bill from my trapping videos, went and ran a couple of his coyote traps this morning, and it was pretty cool. We got one coyote. Hopefully we'll have some shrimp and some fish. Well, what we're doing right now is watching the depth sounder in some of these holes so you can actually mark the shrimp down on the bottom. Spot checking. I think we got a couple hours till the preferred tide. We got old Harold on deck first. The best thing about here is we ain't seen no other boats. If we were in Florida, there'd be 60, 70 boats here.
I'm trying right here, Harold. I don't think that's shrimp, but you can give it a shot.
He's got his lucky boots on. All right, first spot check of the day. I don't see none in the horn. That's a bad sign. We was just rinsing the net off. I'm gonna keep checking spots. So in this deep of water, in 25 foot of water, it takes a while for that net, especially with that tape, to get all the way down to the bottom. That's why we run these tape nets, and mine has lawn chair webbing sewn into it, holds that net open as it goes all the way to the bottom, because if you didn't, your net would slowly close and you wouldn't catch no shrimp.
Straight out in front, Harold. That's good.
40 foot's a long ways down. But bogeys.
Probably caught them on the way down.
Darn it. It's pretty much, it's straight down right here. One shrimp.
We're on the board. We're on the board.
We did not get skunked.
We've probably been trying for an hour, spot checking different places. Just got our first decent throw. I want to show you guys how crazy red these shrimp are real quick. That's a good shrimp right there. They get real red like that, it means they've been fighting the current, possibly headed back out to the ocean. So, but we got shrimp. I'm gonna try to keep growing. All right, Bill says they're right under the boat. You guys like that one? All my haters. How deep was it here?
25.
It takes a long time in this water. There, I just hit bottom. That's probably 30 seconds for that net, 40 seconds probably for the net to get all the way down there.
Hey, we got marks, Harold.
Oh, nice shrimp.
Ooh, I got a monster. I got a whiting. I got two big old shrimp. Nice size. Now we just need a net full of them.
Yeah.
Look how red that is. I've never seen one quite that red-legged. These white shrimp got a real colorful tail on them. We almost got enough for one shrimp cocktail. I got one, I got two, I got three, I got 4, 5, Maybe they're up on top of the shelf. That's what we're doing there. They're a decent size. That ought to catch some shrimp. I got one, a couple in here. Got a big one right in the top of the net right there. Seagulls are very interested in us. Oh, oh. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might actually be like one of the better throws of the day.
You're right going, Bill.
Well, put the right guy at the wheel.
Right guy at the wheel, yeah.
Grinding it out here, folks. Oh yeah. I'll show you guys kind of what I'm seeing. It's not marking up crazy good, but this little wispy stuff on the roll off right there, I think it's them. We'll see.
Anybody know any good seafood restaurants around Buford?
I think they got them here, huh?
Just take y'all to the market when we get done.
Should be on bottom. It was probably 21 foot when you threw. Oh, we got 1, 2. And they always up in the horn there.
Don't even come back here.
What do you got? Oh my gosh. Cow nose Ray. I'm gonna let him out. I don't even want to mess with him. How did you do that, Harold?
I'm always catching something crazy.
Good sized shrimp. Well, sometimes you gotta get a captain driving the boat. We got enough for a shrimp cocktail now. Show you guys. Not bad, and there's some quality size shrimp in here. That's a decent sized shrimp, but we are gonna keep looking for the mother lode. If we were survival shrimping right now, we'd be very hungry.
Yeah, we'd be eating coyote and possum.
See, it's a real high tide today. We're wondering if the extreme tides we just had off the full moon, which was just the weekend, it's Wednesday, maybe push the shrimp out, move them around.
Decent marks right there, you.
Yeah.
Really good mark, actually.
Particular way?
I would say, probably say that side.
Pancakes.
Good mark, bro. Wasn't shrimp.
It's definitely little palmettos. Croaker. We got stuff we call butterfish. They look a little different than that. Never seen one of those. Drop me a comment if you know the scientific name.
We just found the Mecca.
Mother lode. All you need is one good throw, right? Save that day. He's a long ways down, folks.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, Lord! I got him too! Woo! We just smacked him, y'all. Here, I'm gonna empty these out on deck. Best throw of the day.
That's probably as much in 2 casts as what we've caught all day in the basket.
Come up here and show them all this.
Good shrimp, dude.
That right there is that's a
Quality shrimp.
quality shrimp. Yeah, buddy. All right, we was ready to give up. They are super red legged though. They've been fighting the current.
It's 29. Oh my God, dude, the marks. Throw the freaking
How deep
net.
is it?
Oh, 29. Throw the freaking net as quick as you can. Throw it that side, the right side. Wow.
That's gonna be
the
it.
whole screen, dude, was blue.
Maybe that tide turning starting to go out is just stacking them up. All right, let's see. Oh, we're loaded up. Shoo! We are
Look at the screen.
in the shrimp now.
Reverse.
That was probably another at least a dozen, if not 20. Woo! We're on them.
We're about to throw in the towel, boys.
Someone's gonna be like, why are you breathing hard? I'm like, because I'm throwing a 20-foot net or a 10-foot net that's 20 pounds and picking it up 30 foot out of the water. Not a bad toss.
And a couple dozen a calf. All right, let me whip us around. Throw it.
Yeah, buddy. This is what it's all about right here. Watch this. Just like that, our day's turned around. Marking them good, catching them good. Guys are picking them up off the deck of the boat back there. Usually a pretty good sign when they're kicking up into the net. Oh yeah, look at that.
Loaded.
Holy cow. Look at that.
And a shark.
And I got a baby shark in here. Look at all them shrimp, y'all. That's what we came here to do. And they're good sized shrimp too. Shark down there trying to eat my shrimp.
Yeah, I'm still marking them, dude.
Get out of my net.
Good one there. Bonnet head.
That is a bonnet head. He's down there eating them shrimps too. He'll go back.
We're still on them right here.
Oh Lord, I gotta get these things on the deck. That's the best throw of the day.
Whenever you're ready, boat head down there. All in them, man.
Here we go.
Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, that's like a foot profile.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Look at these guys. This net feels heavy, y'all. Holy cow. I mean, I got them. I got There's not as many.
Big ones.
These things got crazy fluorescent tails. That is a white shrimp. Oh, so we got into them hot and heavy there for a second and doing all right. These are some really nice shrimp in there. We were drifting and somehow we just never really got back onto that marker shrimp. So now we're just kind of spot checking a lot of spots we already checked once, but now the tide's changed and head back towards the dock. If we see some more shrimp, we'll catch them. If not, we'll be at the dock. That's it. That's the place. You guys may have seen a viral post on Facebook. There was a house on a little island for sale, and it kind of went all over a couple weeks ago. But that's it. We just rode by it. So like I said, there was a house that went viral on Facebook and stuff. It was like a for sale ad. It was on a tiny little island in South Carolina. We actually just rode by. It's pretty cool. I recognized it. It's that tiny little island way out there. It ain't even a quarter acre and it's got a house on it and stuff. It's pretty cool. I want to say it was like $250,000 or something crazy like that. They got a nice dock though. So on the way back, Bill stopped us at a little spot. We're tied up and we're doing a little bit of match to hatch fishing. So we went and caught those shrimp. We're fishing shrimp on the bottom. Hopefully we're gonna catch some drum. Could be redfish, could be black drum, could be trout. Just simple fishing, matching the hatch with those shrimp. Beautiful little spot. Is Is everyone gonna know your spot if I put it in here like this?
South Carolina.
We are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina here. Messing with it like a black drum.
They're all black drum here. You can catch everything right here. Trout, reds, sheephead. You catch sheephead here on the slack water.
I think this is a good fish. This is like a pretty good fish right here.
That's definitely a popper.
Oh, this is a real fish.
This is a fish.
Little drag right there. Oh, drum. That's a nice drum. Yeah,
That's what I thought that first one was.
That's a nice drum.
Hold on. That's a nice black drum.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Well, that's some good eats right there.
Fish too.
That's what I was thinking. I lost a nice fish. It was probably one of these guys. Sweet. That's a nice icing on the cake. Pretty South Carolina black drum right here. Kind of end the day out. It's a nice little treat. Harold's on them. Harold's on them.
Just a little further back.
He had to use the bigger rod. I was using the ultralight. That's another black drum right there. He's fighting just like a black drum. Where'd that net go? Oh, I'm the net man. Gotta pay attention. Here we go. Oh, we on the hot black drum bite.
Net man and
Sweet.
the cameraman.
Captain Bill Smith putting us on them.
Can't do the shrimp, but I got the coyotes and the black drum.
We I do this all day.
And we got the hook bag.
Show them that one. What is the regulations on black drum in South Carolina?
14 to 27. We actually got a slot on them here.
That one's 14 all day. That's 2 black drum in the cooler, y'all. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here, I'll film. You're a net man. That's on 8-pound right there. You want me to clear that other rod? Yeah, buddy, we in them. Keep them out of them sticks. Oh, it's a redfish. Nice. So what do you got? Y'all call them spot tail.
Spot tail, redfish, red drum.
That's a nice fish right there. In South Carolina, it's 15 to 20.
23.
20, something like that. That we can eat that one. Though. Apparently, we're better at fishing than shrimping.
Dang. Steady action right here. Steady action. We can't even get a hook back in the water.
Oh, it's another red. Here we go. Yeah. That is awesome, man. We tearing them up.
We went and caught bait. That's what we did this morning.
Yeah.
That's what we'll tell everybody.
Yeah, you
He
should
smoked that thing down too.
edit the first part of the video. All right, guys, we're going.
That's a beautiful fish right there.
Great.
Got a big old blue crab, and that's gonna be bait, y'all. We've already caught a couple drum, but I was talking about match the hatch earlier, and those blue crabs are bait stealers, but drum love blue crabs. I'm gonna bust that one up and put them back out. Show you guys how to bust a blue crab down for bait. Pop them claws off first. Pop the claws off. It's fast and furious. We're catching fish just as fast as we can go. Pop that back off like that. And then you bust that whole piece in half right there. Bust that in half, and that's a bait, or you can cut that in half and you make it 2 baits. Promise you, we're gonna catch one there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, no, this one's yours. This one's yours. Here, It's fast. Bill, Bill, this is your fish.
Oh, it's my fish.
It's your fish. I'm not trying to hog all the fish.
Star of the show, man.
We can't even get baits out.
That sounds like double down.
Here, you want me to net? Another redfish. And of course, now we got some rain threatening to get us, but the ramp's very, very close. We'll probably fish right up until the rain. We're at 3 legal reds, 2 legal black drum at this point. You know what really likes blue crabs though? Blue crabs. There we go. Hold on. Come on. Harold's on. That's a real one.
That's a stinger.
And this rod's getting tagged. Oh boy.
That's a stingray.
That's what. Oh, it's got a little head shake.
Yeah.
Harold's got a real one.
Dang, we need to go chase him.
What to run him down?
Come on. The people of YouTube want to know what is on the other end of that line. Is it spinning?
Staying up kind of high.
I bet it's a big drum. So I'm being optimistic with it.
Starship Enterprise.
Come on. You know what fights just like a stingray? Big drum. Ooh, that thing's taking some solid runs.
I got him on the big pole where we could just toss him in.
Oh, it's a red. It's red.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. Oh, it's a nice red.
Yeah.
Shoot, that might be over for up here, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
They have a 23-inch upper slot. Look at that thing, Harold.
Hold him.
Hold that up for the camera if you don't mind.
I ain't got much slack on that.
Nice, dude.
Somebody
Hold his tail out towards me. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Somebody said it was a stingray.
This last stop has really turned the tide of the day for us. We got to measure this one though. Our upper slot in Florida is 27. Here it's 23. Come towards my finger. Oh,
We got a pinch tails here.
yeah. He's gonna be over. Darn it.
What is it?
He's 24. There he goes. Hate letting those things go. I like eating them too much.
It might be a red. Good
Here,
fish.
you gonna hand me the net? Harold? Keep him out of that tree.
I'm trying, but that's where he's going.
Did you see it yet?
I think it's a red.
It's a good fish. That's another drum. Got him.
Keeper.
Yeah, buddy. Oh,
Eating good in the hood.
Yes, sir.
another black drum.
Nice.
Show the people tell them what your YouTube channel is.
Coastal Carolina Outdoors.
Hey, I'll take it. Oh, Lord. Get out of there. Oh, it's a little red. Here, I'll just boat flip him.
Spotted up good.
Spot it up.
Pretty spots.
Oh, he smoked it. I mean, that was as soon as it hit the water. He's got 4 spots on this side. Nice little red. How many reds is that now? 6 or 7 total? Well, we can't stop catching fish. We've said 10 more minutes unless we catch another fish like 3 times now. It's pretty non-stop. Gosh, we got another one. Another red. That might be our limit of reds, huh? Here. You got them? Just pick them up in the boat. We're limited out on spot tail, as they call them in this area of the world. Let me see that thing. I was trying to switch camera batteries. Beautiful red. We got 6 in the boat. And we had to let the one overslot go. Oh, Harold got him one. You know we can't leave now though. What is it, another redfish?
Little bitty drum.
Little bitty drum.
Baby.
Ah, that's a fish tank drum. All right, I think we can leave on that fish. We do have to drive all the way back to St. Augustine tonight, so it's hard to leave them though. It's real hard to leave them.
Yeah, we could be here till midnight.
Or at least till the tide changes. Good fish. It's hard to leave this. How are we gonna leave? I just said we were gonna leave, and then I said, well, let's just fish the last of the baits, and Bill's hooked up. Oh, what do we got? That's a nice red. You want me to net him? Smoking it. That beautiful redfish right there. He'd be like, he's getting close to your upper slot. Let's see him. Look, he's got a heart spot.
Oh, sweet.
A little heart-shaped spot. Are we leaving?
I got a 10-minute drive home, boy.
Let's fish one more bait.
I'll be in the bed tonight when y'all are still on the road. I don't care.
Look at this box of fish we got. Slap full, y'all. There's shrimp on the bottom there. We're limited out on redfish. We've got 4 black drum. It's hard to leave when it's like this. Gotta get one more. Can't see that line. Ooh, ooh. Another red. Maybe we'll go home on that fish, I don't know, since we are limited on reds. Ooh. We're limited out. I'm gonna let this one go. We're leaving the fish biting a little bit, but like I said, we got to drive home. We haven't eaten all day. Hooking nets, catching fish. I think I'm gonna take my portion of these fish and shrimp home. I'm gonna cook something amazing. Little half shell stuffed shrimp. No, black drum on the half shell stuffed with shrimp. I'm cooking it. See y'all in St. Augustine. Ooh, what a day we had yesterday. And it was a ton of driving. I don't think I mentioned, me and Harold left St. Augustine about 5 a.m. Met up with Bill, fished all day. Sun was going down and we drove home. I think I got in bed about 9 p.m. But it was absolutely worth it. We definitely went up there thinking we were gonna get a ton of shrimp, and getting shrimp, but also just loading the box up with drum. Look at these bad boys. Oh. I think we've got 3 black drum in here, and we got a limit of redfish. Now remember, in South Carolina, their regulations are different than Florida. But I'm gonna clean some of this stuff up here for you guys. These little puppy drum are absolutely delicious table fare, and that's what I want to cook up for dinner tonight. I'm gonna split all this fish up. Harold's gonna get some. Actually, I'm gonna take some back to Bill because we're going back to hunt camp Monday, and Show you guys how I clean a black drum. Get some of that slime off them first. This size black drum right here is about as good as it gets for eating. A little self-filming today. Make you a diagonal cut behind the head there. Take the tip of your fillet knife, come in right down the top of his backbone, and I'll get down to the end right there, pull out. I like to hold my knife like this so I can feel what the tip of that knife is doing and just ride that fish's skeleton forward. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I have never eaten a drum from South Carolina that I know of. I'm excited to see if they taste like the ones in Florida. Once you get right here, take your knife, angle it up, and pop those pin bones. Got those pin bones popped, then you'll just fillet right down that big old rib cage that they got. Come in, and there's your fillet. I did think I said I wanted to do these on the half shell, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna blacken these fillets and do a shrimp etouffee topping. To take that fillet off, come down, and you kind of want to, usually I'd push down as hard as I could on the skin. Kind of want to float that knife just a little bit in hopes that you're leaving that red meat on the skin. All of that red on the skin, you can see where there's just a little bit right here. You don't want that. Then come in, feel for those little pin bones right there, pop them out, and that is a beautiful black drum fillet. Now don't forget, we had all these beautiful South Carolina shrimp. So just come in, squeeze their head. If you pull right, most of that vein will actually pull out. And I'm gonna do just enough, maybe a pound or something for my etouffee here. And when I take these upstairs, I'll show you how I peel them the rest of the way. Well, I've got some of that beautiful black drum all laid out here, and Crystal peeled up some of those shrimp. I'm gonna make blackened black drum with a shrimp etouffee, and it's gonna be a cheater etouffee. What's a cheater etouffee? Well, it's an etouffee that you don't make a roux. And somebody's gonna be like, oh, that's not really etouffee. I'm like, okay, well, cool, bro. Nobody cares.
I'm sick, I don't care.
Here, hold this. Come around here.
Excuse my coughing.
So, I've got some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, jalapeno, and onion. I'm gonna take a whole stick of butter, heavy bottom pot, start melting that down. As that's melting, we're gonna go ahead and put our veggies in. I did a pretty fine dice on these, and I'm gonna cook that all the way on down. Go ahead and season that with K-Fred. And if you're questioning my recipe, I actually copied this recipe from watching K-Fred's YouTube channel. This is a Cajun seasoning for new viewers that I love. I use a lot. Good little bit of that in there, and just get that cooking on down. When those veggies get cooked down a little bit more, go ahead in with a good amount of garlic. You know, I always like 4 or 5 cloves. Give that another minute or two.
What do you have happening over here?
I'm making shrimp stock, but we're making a little stock from the shrimp heads,
From their skeletons?
from their heads and their shells. That's going to go into my etouffee. I want those veggies good and soft.
I feel like I can start to smell again.
Where's my
smell it.
sieve?
What's a sieve?
The sieve. Metal sieve. It's like a colander kind of, but it's a sieve.
Huh?
A sieve. I don't know how else to explain it. Wait, a strainer?
Like for pasta?
No, I'm gonna kill you.
No. I have that on camera. If I go missing. It was it.
All I did was boil those shrimp heads for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and strain it off here in my sink. I really don't need that much shrimp stock, so that's it.
Ooh, it's on
That will bring a delicious flavor to our etouffee. Just set that right there. Let's check our veggies. How they looking? Smells good, don't it?
I'm trying to smell it. I'm sick. I feel like I'm just starting to smell a little hint of it. It's the worst part about being sick. You can't smell anything.
This is all the way cooked down now. That onion and pepper mixture with the garlic. Now this is the cheating part. I'm gonna use a can of golden mushrooms soup. I'm not gonna use a roux. Put that in there like that. And stir it around. It's gonna be pretty thick. Let that just come up to temp. What I'm gonna do is add a little bit of this shrimp stock till I get the consistency I want. That's not good. That was a nightmare.
Oh man. There you
Turn
go.
her down. We're just gonna mix that shrimp stock in, and that soup is our thickener. Look at that. When that gets up to a boil, I'm gonna add the shrimp in just until they're cooked. So we've got our etouffee base up to a boil. We're gonna go in with those shrimp. Now I did season the shrimp with some more of that Cajun seasoning, the K-Fred, and I'm just gonna put this in here long enough to let those shrimp cook through. And the shrimp are done. Just all I did was bring that up to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that heat off, put a lid on this, and just hold that warm while I blacken this black drum. Blackened black drum, blackened black drum, blackened black drum. It's a tongue twister.
Can't say it.
So I've got an unopened thing of, oh Lord.
He wasn't ready, you guys.
I thought this was the one I was already using. I've got some blackening seasoning that my buddy Chef John White made for me and sent. He is on Instagram, cooks all kinds of good stuff. I'm gonna come on here, heavy blackening, because we want it blackened. We don't want it, you know, halfway done. So we'll do the whole one side there, right? I've got a cast iron heating up here. Avocado oil. Just a touch in there. Then I'm gonna go in with some butter. And that's a lot of butter.
It is a lot of butter.
What I'm gonna do is just spin it around like that.
Fancy pants.
Pick it out. I'm gonna kick your butt.
Don't make me laugh. I'm
Take
sick.
that butter back out. Just like that. And before it burns, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my pieces of black drum. You want a nice high heat. Turning my heat up as my pieces are going in. This is gonna be delicious. And we're just gonna have to blacken it out in batches. Go ahead, season up that other side, because nobody likes one side seasoned fish. And a good spatula, toadfish, makes all the difference when you're doing this. Go ahead, when your fish is about 3/4 of the way cooked on one side is when I like to go ahead and do my flip. A nice blackened crust on there. Like that. That is a properly blackened piece of fish. Those thicker pieces need just a second longer. Oh yeah. One key indicator that you're doing it right is that your house is smoky when you're blackening fish. When you're blackening fish. Is that plate for me?
Yeah.
gonna be delicious. Those pieces need a second longer. So we've got the last of that beautiful blackened fish coming out. Just like that. Pieces here. That's actually perfect. So I had a bed of rice there, and then we're gonna take some of this cheater shrimp etouffee and just pour that right over the top right there. Isn't that beautiful? Just like that. And that is a meal from the low country of South Carolina. It's a little bit cold here today. Kind of our first cold snap, and this meal is really hitting the spot with that cold weather.
Yeah, it's
go
making me
in,
sick.
get Crystal's got a cold. She was making fun of my man cold till she got it. Now she's very sick.
I am.
But that etouffee on the blackened drum, get a little bit of rice in there. It's hot. It's very hot. I burned my mouth.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can't taste anything.
Yeah, well,
It sucks.
then you're not involved in the taste
This is
test.
like the most delicious thing ever, and I can't even taste it. I can taste the spice.
It's very rich and delicious.
Ah! I lost my French.
That's good. I've been wanting to make this for a while, but it's not something I would make when the weather's hot.
No,
So,
I'm sad.
but I want to say a special thanks to Bill Smith. He is Coastal Carolina. Oh, he changed the name so many times.
He did?
His YouTube name is right here on the screen.
Isn't it Coastal Land and Wildlife?
No, that's the name of his business.
Oh.
But he does have a business. It's Coastal Land and Wildlife. It's in Ridgeland, South Carolina. If you got some critters you want trapped and removed, he is your man. I'll put all of his information in the description. He's got a cool Instagram as well, and he's a good friend of mine. Harold needs no introduction. Thanks to him for going on that trip with me and keeping me awake on the drive home. It was like a 16-hour day. We left here at 5 in the morning, got back at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
But well worth it. And I also want to thank all of you guys, all your positive comments, everybody that comes into the comment section with positivity. Thank you guys.
you.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Hopefully I'm feeling better by then.
Oh, them shrimp are good.
Are they?
They are.
I'm just gonna pretend, imagine in my mind that it tastes really delicious. Because I can't taste anything but the pepper, like the spice.